You think you're safe online. You update your passwords, you avoid sketchy links, but that sense of security? It's fragile. Hackers don't always smash down the front door. They slip in quietly, leaving no trace, at least at first. Today, we're breaking down 10 warning signs that someone could already be inside your devices, silently watching, stealing, or manipulating. 10. Strange account activity. Have you ever gotten an email from a service you didn't touch or noticed your bank account balance acting weird? That's not just a glitch. This is often the first clue that someone else has access to your accounts. Hackers love testing the waters. They might make tiny transactions, change settings, or even just log in to see what's stored there. Visualize this. You check your email, and there's a password reset you didn't request. Or maybe your Netflix account suddenly recommends shows you've never touched. These aren't coincidences. They're breadcrumbs hackers leave behind, sometimes intentionally, sometimes by accident. Even social media accounts can show subtle signs. Likes on posts you didn't make, messages you didn't send, or friend requests from people you've never met. These are all potential indicators. Don't ignore them. These small hints often escalate quickly if not addressed. 9. Devices running slower than usual. You boot up your computer, and it feels like it's wading through molasses. Apps hang, videos stutter, fan noise spikes for no reason. While this can be normal for old hardware, sudden slowdowns can signal malicious software running in the background. Hackers love using your CPU and RAM for mining crypto, sending spam, or scanning for more vulnerabilities. This one's tricky because it can feel like nothing's wrong. But pay attention to patterns. If your device lags when performing basic tasks and you can't pinpoint a cause, especially after updates and cleanups, consider it a red flag. Look for unusual pop-ups, unexpected app installations, or browser extensions you don't remember adding. Even one extra process running in the background can indicate a digital intruder. The slower your machine, the harder your devices are silently screaming for attention. At the number 8 spot, there's unfamiliar software or apps. You wake up one day and notice apps you didn't download, a strange program on your computer, a weird icon on your phone. That's a big red flag. Hackers often install software to spy on you, steal credentials, or create backdoors for later access. Think about it. If you didn't install it, and it's not a system update, it's someone else making decisions for you. Spyware, keyloggers, and even ransomware sometimes start small, hidden in seemingly innocent packages. They may run quietly, but they're collecting data like a vacuum. One quick tip: check your installed programs list or app permissions. Anything unfamiliar? Research it. Even if it seems harmless, it could be your digital spy in disguise. With number 7, we have random password resets or lockouts. Ever try to log into an account and get hit with a password incorrect message? Or maybe you're suddenly prompted to verify your identity for no reason. That's someone testing the limits of your access, or worse, trying to lock you out completely. Hackers often attempt small, repeated logins with stolen credentials. Sometimes it's trial and error. Other times, it's a coordinated attack to gain full control over your accounts. Either way, these subtle interruptions are warning signals. When this happens, act immediately. Reset your passwords using a secure device, check account activity logs, and consider enabling multi-factor authentication. Ignoring it is like leaving your front door open while someone jimmies the lock. At 6, unexplained data usage issues. Mobile phones, laptops, tablets, they all report data usage. A sudden spike in your stats can be a symptom that something shady is happening behind the scenes. Hackers often send data back to their servers, photos, documents, browser histories, all without you knowing. Imagine your phone using twice its normal data in a day, or your internet upload speed suddenly spiking. It's not just annoying, it could be someone secretly siphoning your information. Check for apps running in the background, monitor network activity, and don't ignore repeated spikes. What seems like an innocent quirk could be your digital life quietly leaking out. 5. Unusual pop-ups or ads. You're browsing a site and suddenly a pop-up slaps you in the face. You've won a prize, or download this update now. Legitimate sites rarely behave this way, and if it's happening across multiple sites, it's a warning. Hackers exploit vulnerabilities to push malware through ads and pop-ups. Even more subtle, your ads start targeting things you haven't searched for. If your browser behaves as though it knows things you haven't shared, that's not coincidence. Tracking software or adware could already be installed on your device. Keep your antivirus updated and use ad blockers wisely. Remember, some pop-ups aren't just annoying, they're dangerous invitations to let a hacker in. Quick break. If you're finding this helpful, hit like and subscribe for more valuable content. And if you subscribe, drop a comment saying, "I subscribed." We try to respond to everyone. At the number 4 spot, strange emails from friends or contacts. Ever get a message from a friend, but it sounds off? Maybe a link they wouldn't normally send, a weird file, or odd phrasing. Hackers love hijacking accounts and sending emails to your contacts, hoping someone clicks. This is double trouble. Not only is your account compromised, but your friends could become victims too. They may click a link and unknowingly let malware into their own devices. Pay attention to patterns, unusual tone, strange attachments, or links shortened with random characters. If your contacts start reporting odd messages from you, that's an urgent signal your account has been breached. 3. Frequent crashes or freezes. Your device suddenly shuts down, reboots itself, or apps keep crashing without warning. While technical glitches happen, frequent system instability can point to a hacker using your machine for more than just spying. Malware can interfere with processes, inject code, or manipulate system resources, causing crashes that seem random. It's like someone is tugging at the strings behind the curtain of your operating system. If crashes coincide with other warning signs, like strange apps or data spikes, you need to act fast. Run a full system scan, back up important files, and investigate. Your device is trying to tell you something, and ignoring it is risky. Number 2. Unauthorized financial transactions. Money is the ultimate proof of compromise. A single unauthorized charge, a small transfer, even a test withdrawal. These are telltale signs a hacker has gained access. Hackers don't always go for the jackpot immediately. They test the waters with minor transactions to avoid detection. Over time, these small withdrawals can escalate. Your bank notices? Good, but sometimes you catch it first by monitoring statements closely. Use alerts for every transaction, check accounts frequently, and freeze cards if necessary. A few minutes of vigilance can stop a small issue from turning into financial disaster. Wait, here's a bonus tip: the silent micro-compromise. Here's something that freaks people out. Hackers don't need to make a big mess. Sometimes they compromise devices in a way you barely notice. Just enough to monitor behavior, steal habits, or quietly gather credentials over months. Think about it. Your password manager logs everything. Your browser autofills sensitive info, and every unencrypted message is a potential treasure trove. This is the type of compromise that creeps under the radar, silently building a profile of your digital life. Even your smart home devices aren't safe. Hackers can use cameras, microphones, or connected appliances as tiny surveillance hubs. And the scary part? You might never know until it's too late. Finally, at number 1, your gut feeling. Trust it. Sometimes the strongest signal isn't digital, it's instinct. If your devices feel off, your account seems stranger than usual, or your online life gives you a subtle, uneasy vibe, listen. Hackers rely on our assumption that everything is fine. Your gut often notices anomalies before your tech does. It might sound dramatic, but people often ignore that nagging feeling, chalk it up to coincidence, and get burned. Every alert, every tiny weirdness, every hesitation in your system is a potential warning. Combine that with the other signs we've covered, and your gut can be the final red flag before a disaster hits. Check your devices, audit your accounts, update security measures, and don't underestimate the power of paying attention. A little paranoia can be your best defense. The reality? Cybersecurity isn't just a checkbox on your to-do list. It's a constant, quiet battle against invisible threats. Recognizing these warning signs can mean the difference between catching a hacker early and waking up to chaos. If this video helped you understand what to watch for, hit like, subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment saying, "I subscribed." We genuinely respond to everyone. Stay vigilant, trust your instincts, and keep your devices as safe as your home. Because the next hacker isn't knocking, they're already inside.